Doubles and coffee. Guardian editorial over the last 2 days talks about how the PNM's egregious sin was leaving schools, for example, unfinished, that the People's Partnership that Kamala Persad had left at various stages of completion from 60% up to 95%. Yet the PNM was wicked and vindictive and left the schools to get overgrown and vandalized and waste taxpayers' money and deny the opportunity of children to go to school close to home, to time save, to time manage, to allow time for extracurricular activities, to allow the parents the safety and security of knowing where their children are. You can't quantify that. But then the Guardian went on to say 9 years and 7 months, the PNM left the DB campus unfinished. It had nearly been finished, and this was egregious. They didn't mention the Couva Children's Hospital, which is actually worse, because that was there, complete, with the best equipment, state of the art, to save children's lives, mothers, maternity ward, best scans, CT scan, heart monitors, ECG, everything, ultrasound. But that's the PNM way. Now, the Guardian didn't do it today, so I will commend them. But normally, what is done, just like this boy Rome, who does be on the radio and trying to talk politics, and he did a video and people sharing it about how sad it is that the PNM didn't finish the DB campus. What a waste! But then, being the true PNM that Rome is, and Rome, I call you a PNM because you're dishonest. You have not let us know how many contracts, how much support, how much money you got from the PNM, how close you were to Randall Mitchell, how many shows you got sponsorship for from NLCB and other ministries and state entities. Tell us, Rome, how much money your companies or your events receive from the PNM before you open your mouth, because you're criticizing the PNM with clear, cogent evidence. You're showing passion that the wastage was stupid, vindictive, and wicked. But then you glibly say every government does do that. That's not true. Give us an example when the partnership came in of a construction project that was viable, useful, working, and nearly complete, that was left unfinished because of vindictiveness. And if you were trying to suggest the Brian Lara Taruba Stadium, then you don't listen, you don't understand, you don't read, and you don't have a clue, because you are biased because of your friendship with Randall Mitchell and your lucky lot in life under the PNM, while other promoters couldn't get $1 from them, couldn't get sponsorship to put on a show. Any idea fall out your brain, you were getting funding from the PNM. The Brian Lara Taruba Stadium was not meant to be only a cricket stadium, first of all. It was budgeted at $850 million back in 2003 for a cricket stadium, training center, computer, hotel, computer rooms, analysis, hotel, dormitories, cafeteria, swimming pool, astroturf, training center, cricket nets, indoor netball, an entire sporting complex. When I became minister, I asked you, because how much to finish that cricket stadium, even though the cost had ballooned from $165 million to $1.1 billion, and only the cricket part, only where we could go and watch man bowl ball and man hit ball with bat, only that was nearing some sort of completion. And the answer I got was that it would take $190 million more to finish it, and that would just be for cricket games. So I had a decision to make, not a vindictive, wicked, petty political nonsense. Do I want to go and ask the cabinet for scarce resources to finish a cricket stadium which will only host 4 or 5 matches per year for $190 million? Or would that $190 million be better spent in every single community across Trinidad and Tobago? I chose the latter, and we did 89 recreational grounds, upgrading them, drainage, grassing them, walking park, exercise track, play park, stands, meeting room for coaches to teach children for all the communities, 89 communities across Trinidad and Tobago. So that was just an opportunity cost decision, not a vindictive, malicious, nasty decision like leaving a children's hospital closed for no reason and then opening it when a pandemic hits and then closing it back and letting all the equipment be stolen, removed, and degraded. Not like a silly, disgusting, political, wicked, discriminatory decision to leave a campus for children to study in the entire Southland, to generate revenue, create jobs, let them fulfill their dreams, and leave it there to rot. So Rome, if you want to talk from the heart, talk the truth, talk facts, and stop pretending that you are some impartial human being. You receive more support from the PNM than any other promoter in the last 3 or 4 years. State your case. I am a UNC minister. I am a UNC senator. I support Kamla Persad. Everybody knows that. Look my UNC flag. Look my yellow pan by Scooby. But people listen because they understand that I disclose my bias. I let people know where my heart is, why I support Kamla Persad because I believe in merit and I believe she cares and I believe she has the best interest of everybody in this country. And then I give people facts, and that's why they listen. So don't play secret NDA, Rome. You want to talk to the people. You want people to actually listen to you rather than watch your video and just tell them how much funding you got from NLCB for whatever soca thing you had, whatever parang thing you had, whatever fashion show you had, whatever project you put forward and got funding from the PNM. Disclose how much and any other benefits that we may not know about that you got because you are a favorite friend of a PNM minister. Then when you finish telling we that, we might be willing to listen to you. The second thing is, if you're going to talk and you're trying to talk the truth, research, read, don't open your mouth and sound stupid. The UNC does not govern in any time in a vindictive, wicked manner. That is the sole purview, the sole chest stapled down and nailed down to the PNM. It is only the PNM that does that sort of wickedness and vindictiveness. It's only the PNM that leaves houses undone and can't build new ones for people, and leaves schools unfinished for bush and monkey to run around in it with Cayman and let people vandalize it all over the country. Only the PNM would not finish a hospital for children. Only the PNM would leave a university campus for 9 years and 7 months to decay and waste taxpayers' money. Okay, Rome? The UNC, not under Bastio Pandey, not under Kamla Persad, will never do that because that's not in our DNA. The PNM's DNA is vindictiveness and wickedness. So slow your roll. When you want to talk the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. The Central Block there, Kamla Persad says, I will finish the Central Block. I thought it was finished. Why you didn't say about how come they cut ribbon and spend 775,000 to set up tent and parade and thing and food and drinks and shrimps and scotch to mama guide people when the hospital is only concrete and no gypsum even finished? Kamla Persad will finish the hospital because it's for people and she loves people. PNM plays the sickening political games. So get it right, Rome. It's PNM, PNM, and PNM alone. No other government does that sort of stupidity. Okay, brother? And don't forget to tell me how much money you make under PNM. Bless.